Hello and welcome inside the studio of Down the Line Sports. This is Week in Review number 15. My name is Jason Mazer.
And I'm Emory Kaplan. Starting off in the MLB, the Mets signed former All-Star outfielder Matt Kemp to a minor league deal on Friday, who was released by the Reds after 20 games this season. The Athletics designated for assignment veteran closer Fernando Rodney, who at 42 years old is the oldest player in baseball and the active leader in saves with 325. Cavan Biggio, the son of baseball great Craig Biggio, made his major league debut last week and in his third career game had his first hit on a long home run to right field with his family and father in attendance. Yesterday, it was announced that Phillies outfielder Odubel Herrera will be placed on administrative leave after being charged with domestic assault. He is expected to be away from the team until a suspension is dealt by the commissioner. Lastly, Reds second baseman Derek Dietrich continued his historic season so far with this power explosion with 3 more home runs against the Pirates yesterday, achieving a new career high only on May 28th with this 17 long ball of the 2019 campaign.
In the NFL, the Buccaneers signed Pro Bowl defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh to a 1-year deal, who is expected to replace the more expensive Gerald McCoy. At OTAs, 49ers safety Jimmy Ward suffered a broken collarbone while diving for a ball last week. The timetable for his return is unknown. On Saturday, longtime Bengals cornerback Adam "Pac-Man" Jones announced his retirement from the league after a career of 13 years. On Sunday, Hall of Fame quarterback Bart Starr passed away at the age of 85. Starr was one of 5 players to win multiple Super Bowl MVPs. It was also announced that Patriots tight end Ben Watson will face a 4-game suspension to start the 2019 season for a failed test in the March of the NFL's substance policy. Yesterday morning, the Raiders signed offensive guard Richie Incognito to a 1-year deal. He last played for the Bills in 2017. Finally, last night, the Denver Broncos extended Pro Bowl cornerback Chris Harris Jr. through the 2019 season on a 1-year, $12 million deal.
In college basketball, the University of Michigan hired coach Juwan Howard to a 5-year deal last week, replacing former coach John Beilein after he signed on with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Howard spent his college days at Michigan and went on to have a 19-year NBA career. In terms of recruitments, 5-star power forward Jalen McDaniels announced his commitment to the University of Washington, opting to stay close to home. Also, 5-star and 2019 number 5 prospect RJ Hampton will bypass college and will play professionally in Australia, citing star rookie Luka Doncic, who had an incredible rookie season after playing overseas, as a factor that aided in his decision.
Over to the NBA. It was released on Monday that projected top 2 draft pick Ja Morant signed a multi-year endorsement deal with Nike. He is the first of the major names in the upcoming draft class to sign with a major brand. In the playoffs, after the Golden State Warriors advanced to their 5th straight NBA Finals, the Toronto Raptors made it for the first time in franchise history, defeating the Milwaukee Bucks in a Game 6 thriller behind Kawhi Leonard's 27 points and career-high 17 rebounds. The Claw and the Splash Brothers will face off in Toronto for Game 1 on Thursday. However, the reigning champs will be without 2-time Finals MVP Kevin Durant, who is still sidelined with a calf strain suffered against the Houston Rockets. His status for Game 2 is listed as questionable.
In the NHL, the Boston Bruins came back to defeat the St. Louis Blues in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals Monday night, winning 4-2 to take a 1-0 series lead. Sean Kuraly scored the go-ahead goal with just 5 minutes over in the 3rd period, and Brad Marchand, empty netter, sealed the victory. Game 2 is set for tonight. And in the Indy 500, Simon Pagenaud drank the milk after winning the 2019 championship on Saturday. Alexander Rossi made a late push for the gold, but Pagenaud, who led for 116 laps in the race, completed his dominant performance and edged out Rossi to take home the first-place trophy at the Brickyard.
In soccer, the Europa League Finals is today, and Eden Hazard and Chelsea will face off against the Premier League Golden Boot winner Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and the Arsenal Gunners in an English final. The Champions League final will take place this Saturday between the Reds of Liverpool and the Hotspurs of Tottenham. Star forwards Roberto Firmino and Harry Kane will return to their respected teams after they were sidelined due to injuries in pursuit to be crowned Europe's best team.
Well, that's all for Down the Line Sports Week in Review number 15. Thank you for watching. See you next time.